Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another wrap up of the month. I want to call it like a favorites, current go-to skincare. Majorly there is some body care as well. I did not skip the I did not add the makeup because the makeup is definitely very repetitive if I do this every single month. And if you haven't seen my January and February versions of this video, go and check it out as well in case you want to know kind of how my skincare gets switched up, rotated around every single month. I go through my products and then what I add it or replace it with. Is it the same product or is it something new? Now that I'm talking about it, I forgot to bring one product, so just give me a second. So basically there are some products which just get replaced by the same thing, like I have backups of the same thing, or I replace them with like something new basically that I'm either testing out or want to try out, etc. So that is what this video is going to be. I hope you guys enjoy, and please let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to continue doing this series. I will make sure to take your feedback very seriously. If you tell me that you want to see this, I will keep doing them every single month. I know this month was a little bit late because again I was debating whether or not I want to continue doing these. And the other reason is that in the month of March, I feel like I was testing out a lot of new products as well. Like not just my normal amount, but way more than my normal amount, which is why a lot of the products were not there in the routine the entire month, I would say. So I made sure to only mention those products which were in the month, like were in rotation the entire month, and then whatever was not, I will mention them as like honorable mentions as well to you guys. So yes, please let me know down below if you want to continue seeing these videos, and B, I will also list and link everything that I'm mentioning in today's video down below in the description box in case you are planning on purchasing anything. And if you use my links, I don't mention this that often, but yes, it does help and support me if you do use those links to make purchases. It would truly mean a lot to me. And of course, if you don't want to use those links also, it's totally fine. But yes, if you want to help me in some way, because I don't make money off of YouTube otherwise. If you don't, I mean, of course I do this not just for the money but because I enjoy doing it. But yes, of course any kind of monetary help does help me in continuing to create content and making content here on YouTube. So yes, if you can do that, then it would really mean a lot. And if you don't want to do that, you don't want to support me, then it's completely fine. You can just Google the name of the product and you will be able to find it wherever you want to buy it from. So yes, without any further ado, now let's finally jump into the products, and I will go category by category to kind of organize it a little bit and take you through what I have been using in every specific category. So starting with first, we have a face wash, and I'll start with morning, like my morning skincare routine, then I'll move to my evening skincare routine, and then I'll tell you other stuff that doesn't necessarily fall into a specific skincare routine. So the first product, which was like very moist and wet because I got this out of the shower, this is my Earth Rhythm Aqua Surge face wash. Now I told you that I bought 2 bottles of this. One bottle I have already used up, and this was my second bottle, which I used basically for the entire month of March, and I was almost out of it, which is why if you can see why there's water inside, it's because to get every last bit of product out of it. Shit, I just splashed some on my neck. Okay, so basically we're not going to move around with it. So yes, this is a really nice, you know what, I'm just going to keep it down. I don't want to splash any more water on myself. This is basically a very nice hydrating non-drying gel based cleanser, which you will really love if you have oily skin, or even if you have combination normal skin, you will still enjoy it equally as much, because again, like I said, it's non-drying at all. But if you like a good gel based cleanser, this is a really good option to go with. It lasts a long time as well. Typically if you use like a decent sized amount, like I would say the adequate amount, not too less but not too much, it will last you about a month and a half actually, like each bottle. And I think that is a really long amount of time. I mean, a really good amount of time considering how much you're paying for it. And if you get it on buy one get one offer like I did, it's a really great value for money in general. Now I have gone through 2 bottles of it, and I wouldn't say I'm bored of it. If I had more, or if I mean, I would still consider repurchasing it if other them goes on offer again. I will definitely buy 2 more bottles of this and just continue using it. But for now, I have replaced this with a different product, which is actually new from Aqualogica. It is their Bright Smoothie face wash. Now this one was also in my shower, and once I finished the Aqualogica one, I started using this one. And it is a really nice, I would say, gel based cleanser. Again, that is the kind of face wash that I like, so I have been really enjoying it. And I also feel like it does have a pleasant scent, which kind of helps with the overall experience. It's got a nice fruity fragrance. If you don't like fragrance, then do keep that in mind that it does have fragrance. So if you're going with fragrance free, don't get this. But if you like a good gel based face wash, and I feel like Aqualogica face washes are really nice. I like the red one, the Detan face wash, which has AHAs. And then this one says it's got blueberry and kojic acid. I don't think kojic acid in a face wash is really going to help. I'm more so using it because it's got a good formula that I like, and because it's suitable for oily skin, because it's like a gel based face wash essentially. So yes, I have just started using this. I'm going to keep using it, and I'm going to enjoy this in the month of April. So probably the next time if I do this video, then this would be empty by that point, because these usually last me about a month with using them once in a day. So that is that. And then I think, yeah, there was one more face wash that I wanted to mention, which is actually like a nighttime product. So I'm kind of switching into the opposite set, I would say. Like from morning we're going to night straight away. This is Foxtale's Daily Duet Cleanser. Now this is a new bottle that I just opened up. I used up my bottle earlier, the one that I was using, and I go through these usually one in a month. I want to say I take about 2 or 3 pumps of this. Now how you use this is, if you're wearing makeup, like I would say decent amount of makeup, even if you do wear foundation, I think this does remove foundation also very well, very easily. So basically you go wet your face first, and then you squirt this out in your hand. It basically looks just like a normal face wash, so you might wonder how is this going to remove your makeup, but this has some sort of magic in the formula, which actually does an excellent job of removing pretty much all of your makeup. And I'm just not sure about like waterproof mascara or anything if you use that, because I don't use mascara, so I don't really know. But whatever makeup I wear, it does a very, very good job at removing every single bit of it out, and you don't have to go in with a double cleanse. So that is why I feel like this is a unique product, and it's actually worth talking about. I don't see too many people talking about this or using this. The only person I recently saw using this was Mansi Shirodkar. I think that's what her name is. She's a dermatologist and is very active on Instagram, and I saw her mentioning this as something she would repurchase and something that she was also recommending. But apart from that, I don't actually see a lot of other Indian content creators, influencers, etc. talking about this, and I don't know why, because it is such a great product. Highly recommend it. If you don't want to use a separate cleansing balm and a face wash, use this as a one step makeup removal routine. Honestly, in the evenings I'm so lazy. I'm glad to be using this because it's my 2-in-1 step, and that's why I've not gotten back to repurchasing any kind of a cleansing balm, because as much as I love my cleansing balms, I have to go in with a face wash after, and with this I don't have to do that. So yes, highly recommend it. I have a lot of backups of this, which is why I will just keep going through them and keep using this for like months on end. So yes, that is that. Now that we're done with face washes, makeup removers, everything, let's move on to our serum category, and I'm going to come back to the morning time. So in the morning time, for my serum, what I have been using is Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C 10% ampule serum. Now I wanted to try out their vitamin C's just to see basically what the formula is like, is it good or not. My favorite, which I tend to recommend the most whenever someone asks me specifically for either a vitamin C recommendation or a brightening serum recommendation, I always recommend the minimalist one, and that one I would still recommend. I don't think this one is as good as that in terms of skin brightening, if that's what you're looking for. But if you're just looking for a good antioxidant serum, I think this is a really good option. And what I also really like is that this has a very nice like watery consistency. I don't know if you're able to see, but this literally is so lightweight, which is something that I really appreciate, to be very honest, when it comes to something that is good for combination oily type of skin. If you have dry skin, that is obviously not something that is very important to you. In fact, you might even prefer something that's a little bit more milky, but I actually really like a good non-milky water-based vitamin C serum, and this is one that I have used about 60 to 70% I want to say, and I'm going to continue using this in the month of April as well. And then I also have the 15% version of this same product, which I will move on to next, so that way we can really test both of them out, see what the difference is, if one is better than the other, like is the higher vitamin C going to be more beneficial than this one. I will give you like my full review once I use the other one as well, so I can do a comparative review as well. But so far I have been enjoying this and I do really like it. So in case you're looking for something that's not a high percentage of vitamin C and you want to check these out, because again Dr. Sheths does go on buy one get one offers or buy two get two sometimes. So if you're looking for something that is also economical and a really good option, then I would recommend these. So yeah, that is my daytime serum recommendation. And apart from this, I want to, like I said in the intro itself, I was switching up a lot of my different skincare when it came to sunscreens, because I was testing out a lot of different sunscreens, and because I was testing out different sunscreens, I also had to try them out with different moisturizers. So I was using my Biotique Niacinamide oil-free moisturizer a lot. I was also using my Conscious Chemist vitamin C gel cream a lot, and I was also using my Lacto Calamine light moisturizing gel. Now this is the only one that I have to physically show you. The other two I don't have with me right now because they're already in my empties bin. And this is one that I'm going to continue using in the month of April as well. There is a lot of product in here, so it's going to probably last me at least for the entire month of April. Let's see how it goes. I will give you an update. And yes, I do know that I mentioned a spoiler for you of my summer project pan in case you are keeping up with that. So yes, I do have two empties in terms of moisturizers, and then this one will definitely be gone as well. So I might even do like an update towards end of April and then add in few more products for the month of May if we have very good progress on all my summer project pan products. And in case you are not following that project and you don't care about the updates, I'm sorry, we will skip right past to sunscreen. So again, sunscreen, I was using a lot of different options like I already told you. I would say my favorites were Aqualogica's barrier sunscreen. I really enjoyed that one. I also enjoyed Pilgrim's vitamin C sunscreen, and the others I would say were kind of okay. Like I didn't enjoy the Aqualogica tone up sunscreen at all. Do not recommend that. And Pilgrim, the other two sunscreens, the Niacinamide one and the 1% hyaluronic acid one, were also not that great, to be honest. So yes, I've definitely come back to my Dermaco 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen. This is going to be out very soon. This tube was kind of kept on the back burner because I was trying out the other newer sunscreens, but yes, I'm back to using this now along with my Lacto Calamine gel moisturizer and the Dr. Sheths vitamin C serum. So this is my current trifecta which I'm using, and I'm also doing a video like a skincare compilation, or rather I should say like a morning skincare routine compilation, where I'm sharing different combos with you. So if you do enjoy that, then let me know. That is something I'm going to continue to do again if you guys enjoy it. So I'm currently working on that video. It will probably be up after this one for sure. So yes, if you want to see that sooner rather than later, then let me know. And if you're interested, if you want to give me any suggestions, feedback on that stuff, then do let me know that as well. Okay, now let's move on to some nighttime skincare products, and then I will move to like body stuff basically. Now for my nighttime skincare routine, not much has changed. My Foxtale Retinol has been my tried and true, and I was thinking this morning, how long has it been since I've been using this and recommending it? I want to say it's been close to 2 years, or it's going to be 2 years. So yes, this is also something that has been in the rotation, in the routine, and you have been consistently seeing me talk about this, mention it. I've gone through countless, I can't even count how many bottles of this. I should probably actually count. And let me know if you want me to do an updated most repurchased products of all time video. Basically, I have done one like that I think last year, where I told you how many bottles of each product I've gone through in terms of like my most repurchased products. And if I do it this time, I'll make sure to only mention those products which I've used and used up 10 or more of, and this will definitely make it to that list. So yes, this is something that I highly recommend. I think retinol has helped my skin a lot, but do keep in mind that I've been using retinol for probably more than 3 years now. I want to say, like, if I've been using this only for 2 years, then I think it's been 3 to 4 years of me using retinol. And you definitely have to go slow when you first start out with it, and then you can eventually build your tolerance up to every day. And this is actually a very gentle product, so I think if you start with this, you can build up your tolerance pretty quickly. I think so, at least. But go slow, don't go too hard on it, and start immediately with using it every day. But yes, it's, even though it's slightly creamy in terms of consistency, what I like is that it's not too thick or heavy on the skin, it's not overly moisturizing, and all skin types will absolutely love it. And it's something that you will notice amazing results in terms of the overall complexion over time. That's what retinol is supposed to do. I don't really use it for anti-aging benefits. I more so use it for hyperpigmentation benefits and just overall skin texture improvement benefits. Like, you cannot specifically tell what the difference is before using retinol and after using retinol, but people will compliment your bare skin and tell you how amazing your skin looks, and they won't be able to pinpoint what is the improvement, but there is an improvement. Like, that's how retinol works, and this is just a great affordable option that I highly recommend. Okay, moving on next to night cream. Now, the Dot & Key one is obviously my favorite, but I'm trying out a couple of different ones also to mention as alternatives for the Dot & Key one. And the one that I've been currently using is Dermaco's 5% Nia-Ceramide Deep Moisturizing Cream, which is the most hydrating one that is meant for dry to very dry skin. So I have been using this for the past, I want to say, a little bit over a month actually, which is very surprising. And I know that I'm going to be out of this very soon, so once I'm out of this, I will move on to using either the Aqualogica one or the Pilgrim one. Let me know which one you're more interested in seeing a review on, and I will be happy to put that in my rotation next, basically. So yes, this is also a really great night cream which I recommend, and works really well. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. If you want to purchase it, and if you have dry skin, or if you're looking just for a good night cream, I would definitely recommend this. It works really great. So yes, that is that. Then I think we basically have a couple of body lotions, fragrance, and then I have one hair product. So I'll talk about the hair product first. This is Pilgrim's 3% Retinol and 4% Aniline Advanced Hair Growth Serum. Now, this is something that I bought a while back. I actually bought 2 because I bought it during Pilgrim's buy one get one sale, but I was just not consistent with using this, if I'm going to be completely honest, and that is why you're not seeing a lot of great improvements in terms of my hair growth. Like, I'm basically using it to grow back my, I don't know, receding hairline, do you want to call it, or baby hairs, or whatever you want to call this entire section. So basically that is what I bought this for, and that's what I've been using it for. But because I was not consistent earlier, you're not seeing a lot of great improvements, let's be completely honest. But from the past week to 10 days ish, I want to say, I have started getting consistent again, and I am almost out of this bottle. I will be moving on to my next bottle as well, and then once I use up that, I'm going to continue using this consistently for months, hopefully, to notice any kind of results. I'm obviously not going to get quick results, and I also know as a fact that these products do work, but you have to be consistent with them over a longer period of time. I have been consistent with my skincare routine for multiple years now, and that is why my skin has improved so much as compared to before, and I just need to continue to do the same thing with my hair care. If the hairline thing gets better, not if, when, I should say when it gets better, I cannot stop and then expect the same results to continue, because it's grown back, right? So it's not like it's not going to go away. If I stop using it, if I'm inconsistent again, it's going to go away. So that is something I'm of course telling you guys, but I'm also telling myself that I have to continue to remain consistent with this. So that's what I'm going to do. But yes, I do prefer this, to be honest, because you don't go through it as quickly. It's a bigger bottle, of course it's going to be more expensive, but it's still a better value overall to get this versus getting the Dermaco ones, which are much smaller. And those, I literally fly through bottles and bottles of it so quickly, even though I'm not consistent. Imagine that. So with this, I feel like it's a way better value for your money, and you can do the math yourself and you can see which one is more inexpensive. If you prefer one brand over the other, then go with that. We are all spending our own money, so we have to decide for ourselves what is the best option. Okay, now in terms of body lotions, I have 2 regular body lotions and then I have 2 sunscreen body lotions. This is my morning skincare routine body lotion, I want to say. So basically, after I do my morning skincare routine, this is the body lotion that I put on all over my body, basically hands, legs and everything. And I've already mentioned this is not one of my favorite products. It's just something I'm trying to finish up and use up and go through. So I don't want to mention this as a recommendation. I just want to mention it as what I have been currently using, and I'm almost out of it. So once I'm out of it, I will probably move on to using my Parachute soft touch body lotion, the yellow one. So yes, this is going to be out in a couple of days, but this is what I have been using for the past, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks maybe. And then before that, I was still using the Joy blue one, which I have mentioned again a couple of times in these videos. And then for my nighttime skincare, it's started obviously to be getting hot since the past month and a half-ish, I want to say. So I have been showering in the nighttime as well as the daytime. So after I shower at night, I move on to using my Retinol body lotion, which should not come as a surprise to anyone. If you've been around here for any length of time, you've seen this in my empties, recommendations, repurchases, hauls, all of that stuff. This is my Chemist at Play Retinol body lotion. Even though I fly through these, it is so worth it. I love it. It's just one of the best body lotions. Even if they made this like without retinol, I would still use this in my like daytime routine. That's how much I love the formula, texture, the way it blends into the skin, all of that stuff. And I highly recommend it if you're actually looking for a retinol body lotion. So yes, all the goodness that we give to our face in terms of retinol, we should also give that to our body as well. And because it's got retinol in there, that's why I use it in the nighttime versus the daytime, obviously. So that is that. I'm not going to talk about it for too long. Then we have 2 sunscreen body lotions. Now obviously I've been trying to use them up as a part of my project pan, and the only time of the year when I use sunscreen on my body is in the summer. I should not be doing that. Actually no, I do use it in the winter as well, because in the winter I do tend to go to beaches more often. I don't like to go to beaches in the summertime because of how sweltering hot it is. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I'm kind of ulta in that way, where I go to beaches in the winter versus the summer. So if I'm being honest, yes, I do use my sunscreen body lotions more in the winter versus the summer. But I think this year, because I got so busy with work, I didn't go to beaches as often in the winter. So yes, I didn't make too great of progress on my sunscreen body lotions then, but I did put them as a part of my project pan, my summer project pan, which I'm doing till May. So to get more progress and use on them, I have been using these 2 specific body lotions either or basically every day. So I have my VLCC SPF 30 PA triple plus sunscreen body lotion, which is halfway gone. It is somewhere close to here. And then this one, I didn't have much product left in anyway. This is Plum BodyLovin Hawaiian Rumba SPF 44. The last time I was using it, I had to like literally squeeze everything out and try to get product out. And also when you have sunscreen on your hands, like in terms of body lotion, it's also hard to get product out, like to squeeze it and remove it. It's a little bit hard. So this I think has one more use left on it, I think. It also depends if you're using it on your hands and on your legs. Like if you're wearing a dress or something, you obviously need more product, versus this I use every day on my hands when I'm wearing like a, you know, like a short sleeve or something. Like today for example, it's basically full sleeves, so I won't use it on a day like today, but any other day I apply this on my hands. And if I'm wearing a dress, then I will also apply it on my legs as well. So yes, these two is what I've been currently using, and hopefully I will be out of it completely by the time May is here. Hopefully before that as well, because it's not like these are my only sunscreen body lotions. I actually have 2 more in my collection which I want to eventually use up. I just don't know if it's going to be this summer or not, if I'm going to be honest. So that is that. Then we have one last body product, and then I'll talk about my signature fragrance. Right now, for my last body product is my current body wash which I'm using. This is the Fiama Devil's Plum Blossom and Lang Lang shower gel. I love the fragrance on this one, specifically in terms of all the Fiama Devil's shower gels which are out there, and you do get like the big daddy size. I think it's the 1 liter size, or is it 500 ml? No, it's 500 ml. So once I use this, I will probably eventually move on to using that as well. But I really like the scent on this. I love the formula Fiamma Devil's shower gels, and I also love how affordable they are. So yes, win 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 all the way. And yes, this is what I've been using, and I was using a couple of different ones before this as well. To be honest, I can't remember. The Plum one I was using, the Everything Plum variant from Plum BodyLovin, and then what was I using before that? I think I mentioned the other ones previously, like in my last month's video, like the Biotique one, the other Fiamma Devil's one, the Sandalwood one. So those I've mentioned in previous videos, but this month I was using those two. And then talking about my signature fragrance for the summer, and the reason I say signature fragrance is because I have literally been using this every single day. This is my Hugo Boss The Scent. Now this is one that in the middle I was kind of, it was giving me a headache, I was bored of it, I was not using it, and then I don't know what happened a couple of months ago, not a couple of months ago, I think March is when I started using this again. I decided that this March I want to use up this one, and then not this March, this summer again I want to use up this one, and then the Masaba by Nykaa one as well. So I started using this, and after using it a couple of days consistently, I loved it so much that I just continued using it every single day. I used to grab for this every single day, and I don't know if you can tell, but earlier my dent was not that big, but I have grown my dent for sure, and I think I can continue to put a dent in this in April, possibly even May, and I think by the end of May I could easily be done with this completely. I think so. So that's what my goal has been, is to use this up. I also want to use up the Masaba one, Masaba by Nykaa one, I'm sorry. So yes, I will be working on both of them, but to be very honest, even though I want to be working on that one as well, I am definitely using this every single day, whereas that one I'm not wearing as much. But I want to get through both of them, and I don't know, in my head it makes more sense to consistently use one and make more progress, and that potentially even use it up, versus if I rotate between both of them like parallelly, then I'll get half use on that, half use on this. Usse acha I fully use up one and then I fully use up the other. It just makes more sense to me that way. I don't know, tell me what you agree with, and do you like rotate between all your scents, or do you specifically use one? I feel like I was also someone who used to rotate between different scents to not get bored of any specific scent, but I'm not getting bored of this, and I'm using it consistently every single day. So yeah, we're going to focus our efforts on this, try to get it out and completely used up by the end of summer. And yes, I will definitely keep the bottle for like nostalgia's sake, memory's sake, and stuff, because I don't know if you have been following me for a long time or not, but I did mention that in past years, and the reason I even bought the big size of this was because I have some sentimental memories attached to the fragrance, which is why I wanted to get the big size. But going forward, I will not be repurchasing this, probably, most likely, because A, it's expensive, it's Hugo Boss, it's not like an affordable fragrance, it's a designer perfume, and I don't love it as much as I used to love it earlier. So yes, that is that. But I still want to get my money's worth out of what I've spent on this, so I will keep using it. Okay, this video was definitely way longer than I thought. I feel like chatted my way through all the products, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And let me know your thoughts down below on any of these products. If you've used anything, if you have any questions on anything, please feel free to ask me. And if you have watched this entire video, I also want to know from you, what is your current product lineup? What are the products you're using currently in terms of body lotion, morning skincare routine, nighttime skincare routine? Do you have a current go-to fragrance right now? It doesn't have to be a signature signature fragrance like this one is for me. It could be any fragrance that you're really loving, maybe something you've newly discovered and you want to share with me. Please leave that down below. That way I will know A, that you love these videos, and B, you have watched this entire video as well. So please leave that down below if you don't mind. And yes, let me know also if you want me to continue doing this series. I mentioned that 3 times already in this video. So that is that. I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I cannot wait to hear from you in the comment section down below. So yes, I'm gonna be reading the comments as soon as this video goes live. But yes, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna go now because I'm clearly getting late for work. Oh shit, I'm gonna be so late. Okay, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Bye bye.